You know what's really weird is like record like the cars and stuff passing out, and it took me a minute to realize that I can record people's thoughts when they're driving by, right? Like somebody said that they hated Jessica last night and that they were ready to go home and get high and all this other weird shit. I was like, oh, this is fucking interesting. Like, I kind of realized it after I recorded the guy that like talks to me all the time, right? Yeah, it's just kind of fun. I was like, oh, this is fucking interesting, right? Like, and you know that they are making technology to be able to do this, yes. Like, how intrusive, yeah. Unless there is just an indifferent observer, right? I'm an indifferent observer. Unless it has something to do with me and what I'm working on, I don't give a shit, right? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, what people do in their free time. You know what I'm saying? I think what I might start doing with these videos, right, because I record in little increments through the night, right? That's the thing, is everybody wants, like, most people sit down and they record like a whole whatever, but just like with timing and just like with everything else. Have you ever heard people say, oh, well, something told me to look up or something told me to da da da, right? Like, it's kind of like that. It's like this instinctual thing. So I'll record when it's instinctual. And so then I post like that. So if you're wondering why there's like multiple whatevers, that's why. But there is the way it works is like, I'll get up in the morning, I'll flush out like all the chaos through my mind, whatever comes to mind I will talk about, and then I'll narrow it down. And sort of like with the recordings too, there'll be a lot of like noise, and then we can get to the clear signal, the gist of it. So I think what I'm going to do is start recording, and then just because I really hate like cherry picked information, right? I hate it whenever people don't give you like the full picture. Anything I don't like about how the world operates, I try to operate the opposite of it, yes. And to be as transparent as possible, and as honest as possible. So, but I think it would be more beneficial maybe if I just discuss the things like in the recordings that are just, like recording people's thoughts, like, you know, stuff like that. And then, giving them the meat and potatoes of the highest signal, yes. I have, Maybe in the future I'll discuss that. I don't feel like today's a good day for it yet. Tonight I work the other gate. Every time I'm over there, I'm like, do I like this gate better than the other one? No, I like my gate better. They're just, it's two completely different jobs, yes. It's not as constantly busy, but it's a different kind of busy, and it comes with a lot of paperwork. They're always at my house, always. You know, most people can tell the difference, right? Like I'm looking at an airplane right now or something. And there's just these two little balls that move a whole lot smoother, right? And I'm the movement queen. I know how shit moves. These look like as if you plucked a star and it just glided across the fucking sky. Yeah, there's some crazy shit out here for real. Like, what the fuck is that? That is not an airplane. Not an airplane at all. It's got like triangle lights. Two yellows and a red in the shape of a triangle. Oh, you know, anytime I try to record any of this shit, it's fucking potato, yeah. Fucking potato. So whenever I record me and my videos, it shows up on here as fucking potato because of the frequency difference. I wish people would understand. I get so irritated whenever I hear people say, why does it always look like it was filmed on a potato? It's because of a frequency difference, okay? It's because of a frequency difference. The frequency between what is receiving the information and what is outputting the information, how it's recorded. It's a frequency difference, yes. I feel like, let's get that fucking clear, right? Like, whenever one frequency is higher than the other, or the signal is this and that whenever recorded, then that's what it's going to fucking do, right? Like, you ever had your parents make you go and fucking turn the antenna until the fucking picture comes in clear, yeah? It's kind of like that. So I need for everyone to understand that this shit shows up like potato, that's why. Like, and it wouldn't matter. I have used different phones. I have used a work phone. I have bought a new phone. I have used this. It makes no difference what phone. None. It makes no difference what you're recording on. Like, you need to understand, like, whatever I do with my work is very thorough, yes, and whatever questions you have, I probably already had and already addressed it from that particular angle. Just so I can be sure, right? Like a healthy skepticism, yes. Without denial of resultant facts, yes. You know, it was just like, I was training this new guy over at LP, right? I had sat out at this fucking site. There was cow pasture out front, right? I had sat out at this site for almost a whole year, right? Nothing eventful, nothing at all. We are sitting out, and I stare at this pasture every fucking day, right? And I'm an observant woman. And we notice some bright ass shit in the fucking sky. And I'm like, is that a tower? like that healthy skepticism kicked in, yes. And I was like, did I not ever see this before? Right? And so I'm training this new guy, and we're on the topic of the nether realms. And I shit you not. I shit you fucking not. That was 100% the multicolor quintessential. And so we got out to like record it. What did it show up as? Potato. Right? Fucking potato. But huge. And so we're trying to record it, and as soon as we start recording, this motherfucker starts like coming towards us before it just fucking takes off to like the left. He was fucking shocked. I was fucking shocked. Because I could not fucking believe it. Right? Like, we're discussing this shit. Woof. Of the whole fucking year that I have sat out there. So, yeah. I always think of that one movie. What is it? Signs or whatever. If you build it, they will come. If you discuss it, they will come. Is what that felt like, for real. Listen, I don't know a fucking normal, right? I didn't know a normal, like, growing up. I did for, like, the first 4 or 5 years of my life, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. But I don't know normal, right? I was like, I can't even fucking get people to believe, like, that some of the people that they are defending or think is this and that is not, and that it was actually, like, terrible and blah, blah, blah. I can't even get them to believe real world shit, right? Like, it shouldn't be so hard to believe that somebody, like, fucking tortured their kids for years, right? It should not be hard to believe that. That is within reasonable occurrence of truth everywhere, yes? Like, it's not so outlandish that you can't wrap your mind around it. But I couldn't fucking get anybody to listen to that, right? And then I had all this other shit, and I was like, I'm definitely not gonna, no one is going to fucking listen to this. Like, it fucking pissed me off. That's what it did. It pissed me the fuck off. Like, if I ever felt like, I already felt like isolated or whatever, and alone, because I couldn't, people just wanted to fucking invalidate, like, especially people around me, right? Wanted to fucking invalidate what I was fucking telling them and my experiences, and then have all that shit. I didn't even attempt to, nothing. I was just like, man, I gotta dip out for a while. I'll be back when I got my shit in order, yeah. Because I am a factual woman. I like receipts and facts. I cannot stand people who make decisions and judgments without receipts or facts, right? Because that is the height of ignorance. I don't know. This is fuckery land, yes. There's my first rant of the evening.